Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Looking up at you right now is Wilson. That's the Wilson in Coloring with Pat and Wilson. This video is for my good friend Doodle Robot. She's asked me a couple times to do a tour of my studio because I had said in several videos that I was trying to organize it because it's in my dining room. It's just me and Wilson here, so I don't need like a dining room table with 6 chairs. So I just use the dining room that's connected to the kitchen. So what you're looking at down here is a basket full of waste paper that I can use for gluing whatever. There's Wilson's little toy box. There's Wilson. So I'm going to start right here. I have one of those rolly shelves, and everything on there is either like tools or some books, my brushes, stuff like that. But from back, hope I'm not going to run over Mr. Wilson. So that's kind of what the one side of the dining room looks like as a studio for my art. And then if I go around to the other way, you can see it goes into the kitchen there. But this is the other side. So it actually is very, very compact and everything just fits in there perfect. So I really like it. In this bookcase, I have all my my pencils. These are my pencils right here. The only ones I have. Those are my pencils. I do have some what are they called? Alcohol markers. I have some watercolor markers down there, some distress ink, and then these are all just different watercolor palettes and stuff like that. Down there I have the color boxes and some paint that I don't use very much, and I do have silky crayons, and I have a spare box of my polychromos because they're all going down because I use them a lot. So I thought I might as well get a full set, and I'll go from there. So that's most of my coloring supplies for media, except I do have some paint up here. Just folk art paint stuff I get at Dollarama or a store like that. It's nothing special. Up there is a Be Happy. I think I cross-stitched that a long time ago. Let me see. There's my kitchen. As you can see, I have like color in my life. There's no just plain brown or plain black or anything like that. So up here I have a container, and it's just full of small things that I had collected when I started journaling. Most of it I don't use anymore, so I will have to clean it out. Look at her. Isn't she the cutest? I've seen you got people, YouTubers, and they have something on their desk. This is my girl. Look at her. She's flat. I love it that she's flat. And look at these little feet. How can you not love those little feet? She's cute as a button. So anyway, she's actually a nightlight. Yeah, I got it online. She's a nightlight, but I just couldn't help. I fell in love with her little face. And here she is. These are my completed pages pile, and this I'll be showing soon, and this is August, September, and October. Yeah, I have not been coloring as much because I've been so busy trying to get things together. This is a box I recently got some pan pastels. I haven't had them before, so I thought I'd get some. On this shelf, I have just my DBT and borderline personality disorder. That's what I have. That's why sometimes I'm just incomprehensible to most people. Stickers and stuff, and then books. You're going to notice a theme here. These are all boxes filled with either stickers or they're magazine pieces that are small, medium, and large that I can use for different things. I have a box of washi tape, and what I did was I don't particularly like all the flowered stuff. I mean, I do, but I just couldn't decide what I wanted. So off of Amazon, I just got a container with 36 different colors, and I like it because the only reason why I mostly use washi tape is to make a grid, on my pages. These are different stuff for journaling, for collages. Down here is a couple of books, like composition books. Here's a canvas that I got at Dollarama, and I'm gonna color it, not with paint. I think I'm gonna use alcohol markers. This is a container just with different papers. There are scrap papers and paper books and stuff. Just something I can tear up or cut up when I see something I like, and just stuff. Okay, what else do I have? This is my where I color. That's my little easel. It's actually for a computer. You put it up so your computer doesn't get hot or overheated on your lap. But I like, never mind. I just put it up and I use it. It's a perfect angle for me. I've got the Europa book that I want to do a page on today, maybe. And some color charts and my color wheel. So in the back there I have brushes and stuff like that, some glue. I have just pens and pencil stuff in there that I might need. My sharpener. I have a clamp for when I want to record on the table. I have a great big light, like an artist light, give us natural daylight. And I have a small one for if I want to move it to another table or get real close. Here is kind of like a filing cabinet with a couple drawers, and it's on wheels so I can move it anywhere I want. It's really heavy, so it's nice. It's that I can get a lot of files and stuff in it. This is just kind of where I keep stuff I'm working on. Like I'll throw pencils in this box that I'm using so they don't roll off onto the floor. In here I have the usual office stuff, paper clips, all sorts of little things, tape measure, just that stuff that you're always got in the top drawer of your desk. This one has, these are all blenders of one type or another. These are white jelly rolls, white, anything that I use that makes white or gold. This is Spectrum Noir Sparkle. And in here I have black Sharpies, some gold ones, and I usually keep my microns in there, but I'm using them right now. Down at the bottom of here's all supplies that I've got ahead or that I have to store. I'm not going to put them on the shelf because I need them. Just file folders, stuff. There's some personal stuff in there, but also at the front there's some stencils and some that tracing paper and a few things like that. So this desk, it's not actually a desk, this table, I got it from Staples when I decided to get rid of my desks. So, because I can, well, if I change my mind or want to do something else, I can fold these up and put them under the couch or in a closet or whatever, right? So this is actually my window outside. My air conditioner is kind of behind this table. And there's my babies. The one with Poppy is my dad. That's my Kayla. My son Steve is on the four-wheeler. And that's Xavier. Xavier is 17 now and Kayla is 14. So I haven't got any school pictures recently to put in there, so maybe this year I'll get one. It's just some stuff I'm working on right now. 2 art journals. There's Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. The absolutely most fabulous show in the whole world. My drink. There's my sketchbook, and it's just a cheap sketchbook that I got at a Dollarama. I didn't want to invest into a fairly expensive one and then find out I wasn't enjoying it. So this one I actually love that it's like $2 or $4, because I don't care I don't care what I do in it. If it's ugly, that's fine. I just don't care. Right now I'm just working on some fodder for my collage pages. So these are shapes of trees, and I've gone around them. I've put lines in them to represent branches and stuff. So that's where I'll put it in an envelope and for fodder collage. This is my little dining room table, which is not a dining room table. It's actually a patio set because it's nice and small and it fits in here, and it's only me. And then I might have a friend over or something, so I got another chair. This is the part that's kind of, I told myself when I moved into this small apartment, I would only fill this bookcase, this white one right in front of me, I would only fill that bookcase with books. If I wanted a new book and this was full, I would have to throw one out or give it away or something. Well, you might notice that that's not the case. The books aren't sorted. I just threw them in there because I'm trying to get my studio together, or whatever you want to call it. This is my reading room practically. So I have a 3-unit that goes into the corner, and it is all coloring books, collage books, journals that I've finished, some rug hooking down there, some electronic stuff down there, extra books that I can use for gluing on and stuff like that, like garbage stuff. So that's coloring books, coloring books, coloring books, coloring books. And that is sewing, quilting, macrame, crochet, all those kind of patterns. Books that I get because I like the patterns in them. This is all basically books for collage, cut out in collage. These are mostly cut out in collage. And down there in the flower box are all my beads for beading. So, that's my balcony where the table was all summer and now has to be cleaned up for winter. So that's what my art studio looks like. It's just a small little dining room, but everything fits in it just perfectly, so I couldn't have asked for it to be better. And I did get a new chair, a swirly chair, like a swivel chair. I don't have an area rug on this floor because I like zooming from my table over to my supplies and zooming back. Just gives me that little bit of thrill I need, right? Underneath one of my tables is a plastic box, and inside there I just have all different paper, like paper pads and tan-toned paper and stuff like that, and a few blank canvases. So when I need something, I know where it is. Under there I have a little bin, and it's got one of my paper cutters and clamps like what I'm holding right now to show you where things are. So that's it for my wonderful studio. I'm glad I've got it done because I've done more in here in the last week than I've done in months. And I think it's because it's more organized, and it seems to be more conducive. Like, you know how your kitchen, you're supposed to have your fridge and your stove and your sink form a triangle? Well, I think that's true in this room too. The 2 tables and then my stuff that I need is on the side to form the triangle, because I find that I'm just much more ready to work on something, so it must be much more convenient for me. So I've rattled on long enough. I hope I haven't gone too fast and made you guys dizzy. There's the Wilson. He says, goodbye, guys. See you later. He's not saying anything because now he's partially deaf and he is partially blind. So I have got to adapt to having a dog like that. I've never had one before. I have to adapt my behavior, especially when I'm in the kitchen, because I I could accidentally step on him, and I definitely wouldn't want to do that. But I've noticed when I'm outside too, we don't run along and he doesn't go to people that he actually knows anymore. He has to wait till we get close enough and then he can smell them. So I've noticed that. And if I drop his leash so I can put something in the garbage, he just stands in the same spot. He doesn't follow me or anything. He just stands right there. And when I come away from the garbage bin, I can see he's looking all over, but he can't see me. So yeah, it's sad. And I know that, it could get a lot sadder. He's going to be 14 in February. So he's been a wonderful companion. He is an emotional support dog. He's not been trained to play or to do any of that kind of stuff. He goes where I go. So I know a difficult time is coming, but I've got you guys I can talk to. And I've got my friends at the center I can talk to and get strength from. So I'm going to say goodbye. And Doodle, I hope you like my studio. And thank you for prodding me to get it done because, yeah, I'm a procrastinator. So I'm glad I got it done. There's a video that I can put up and feel good about. Bye, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.